So a 5,200 kilogram car or kilogram cable car in San Francisco is rolled at a distance of 360 meter up a hill inclined at 12 degree from the horizontal. Calculate the change in potential energy of the car. Again, identify the given. So, ang given mass po natin is 5,200 kilogram. The given length po natin is 360 meter. Then, the given angle po natin is 12 degree. Then, find the change in potential energy. So, first, we're going to find the height in the problem. So, kunin po natin yung given length, which is 360 meter. Then, sine 12 degree. So, 360 meter, sine 12 degree. The answer is 75 meter. So, gagamitin po natin ang formula na to. So, change in gravitational potential energy is equals to mass times gravity multiplied by change in height. So, again, transpose the given. So, ang given mass natin is 5,200 kilogram multiplied by 9.8 meter per second squared multiplied by 75. So, the correct answer will be 3,822,000 joules. Okay, next, the total work done. Ano po ba yung tinatawag again, na total work done? So, work is done when a force acts upon an object to cause a displacement or the overall changes in the position of an object. So, again, three quantities must be known in order to calculate the total amount of work. So, what are those? So, the change in kinetic energy, change in potential energy, then change in heat energy. Okay, so in order to find the change in heat energy, so we're going to use the force multiplied by the given distance. In order to find the change in kinetic energy, we're going to use the kinetic energy is equals to 1 half multiplied by mass by final and initial velocity, or multiply or 1 half is equals to, or kinetic energy is equals to 1 half times mass times velocity squared. It depends on the problem, or it depends on the given that present on the problem. So kasi diba yung kinetic energy natin, it consists of two formulas, as well as the potential energy. So ang pinakamadali is the heat energy because you're going to multiply lang the given force to the given distance. Okay, for example problem, a 1,150 kilogram car start at rest and accelerate to 15.28 meter per second up a 65 meter hill and climb at 35 degree. An average friction force of 250 Newton acts on the car the entire time. So calculate the total work done. Okay, so if we're going to calculate the total work done by the car, so we're going to plus the change in kinetic energy again, the change in potential energy, and the change in heat energy. So ibig sabihin, first we're going to find the kinetic energy, second the potential energy, and the last one is the heat energy. So ang given po natin, mass, again, 1,150 kilogram. The given initial velocity is 0 meter per second because the car started at rest and accelerate to 15.28 meter per second, which is the final velocity. Then the given force po natin is 250 Newton. Then the given degree po natin is 35 degree. Since 35 degree or yung car is nabago yung position niya in an inclined position, so we're going to use a sine. So 35 angle. Again, we're going to use the 4. Again, we're going to use a 3 formulas in order to find the total work done. So, una mo muna kukunin yung kinetic energy. The second one is the potential energy. And the last one is the heat energy. So, ipa-plus-plus mo yun yung mga nakuha mong answer sa kinetic, sa potential, at sa heat energy. Para makuha po natin yung tinatawag natin na total work done. Okay, so formula, solution, and answer. So change in kinetic energy is equals to 1 half multiply by the given mass, cos in open parenthesis final velocity squared minus initial velocity squared. So 1 half, transpose po natin yung nasa given, Ang given mass po natin is 1,150 kilogram. Ang given final velocity natin is 15.28 minus the initial velocity, which is 0. So 1/2 again multiply by 1,150 kilogram multiply by 15.28 squared minus 0 meter per second squared is equals to 134,250 joules. Ma'am, bakit po ito yung formula na ginamit namin in order to identify the change in kinetic energy? Because we're going to find nga po ano the change in kinetic energy. Kung makikita nyo po doon sa dalawang problem natin, okay, so this one is kinetic energy only. Ano is equals to 1/2 multiplied by mass velocity squared. Then this one, the triangle means change ano or delta. So change in kinetic energy. That's why we're going to use okay, so that's why we're going to use this equation. Next, second formula, if we're going to find the gravitational potential energy or the change in gravitational potential energy of the car is equals to mass times the constant value of gravity multiplied by the given height. Okay, so mass times gravity, then the given distance or the given height sine 35 degree. So again, transpose the given mass na nakikita po natin sa given. So 1,150 kilogram multiply by 9.8 meter per second squared multiply by 65 meter sine 35 degree. The answer will be 420,146 joules. Next, we're going to find the change in heat. So we're going to multiply lang the given force as well as the given distance. So 215 Newton multiplied by 65 meter, the answer will be 16,250 joules. Then, if nakuha na po natin yung change in kinetic energy, change in gravitational potential energy, and change in heat energy, makukuha na po natin yung tinatawag nating total work done. So, total work done again is equals to change in kinetic energy plus change in potential energy plus change in heat. So, 134,250 joules plus 420,146 joules plus 16,250 joules. The answer will be, or the total work done by the car is 570,646 joules. Okay, so I hope sana mas naintindihan ano kasi na-discuss na po natin yan. So again, inulit ko lang para maklaro. Okay, so sana naintindihan na. Okay, again, good luck po sa inyong first summative assessment test by Wednesday.